Welcome y'all to another episode of Two Men with an Opinion. It's Friday. The weather not looking too good, so that's another sign by God. Stay home. He done told y'all 2 signs past you Friday to stay at home. But y'all don't be want to do right, man. Y'all be want to be out there anyway. And that's him telling y'all, tune in to this meat and potatoes. And then when y'all are out, I just suggested when y'all go out to them bars, put to whoever got the biggest phone, the best bars and reception, sit there in the middle of y'all and watch Two Men with an Opinion. I tell y'all that for a reason, man. So y'all can get this meat and potatoes while y'all having y'all little drinks and margaritas. In the meanwhile, while y'all doing it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Subscribe, and share.
Man. Because you finna try to make sure I beat to the punch. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to the YouTube page, man.
Wow.
And like I said again, if some of y'all going out because they done opened up Houston 100%, it's been open up for a while. While you on your way, listen to your little music in the background. Put the little thing on your little dashboard with your phone and watch Two Men with an Opinion before you get to where you're going. I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to plug in what we got going on, man.
That's good. Hey, boy, growth
It's amazing.
is awesome.
It's amazing.
Growth is awesome.
It's amazing.
It ain't just for your waist no more.
Yeah. So if y'all know somebody that y'all want to put down with the show or let them know about the show, make sure y'all tag them. Tag them in the comment section. Let them know that, hey, man, they got a good little thing going on. Let them know to tag them and what we got going on tonight. And we've been telling y'all this for the past 2 weeks, I want to say, about our announcement, about what we got going on this coming Monday. I've been telling y'all, we've been kind of teasing y'all, but this coming Monday, man, we're going to be on the north side.
The nasty north.
The nasty, NAWF. Not North.
Yeah.
NAWF. SIDE, north side, my side, where I'm from, born and raised, yes. We're gonna be in my partner's spot, man. My partner Ricky Johnson, man. He got a sports bar. Two Men with an Opinion gonna be live in the building. We taking Two Men with an Opinion on the road.
On the road.
So if y'all don't mind, if y'all ain't got nothing to do, this coming Monday, 8 o'clock, get there early. Two Men with an Opinion will be in the building. I will share the flyer after we get through, so y'all can see the address and everything, because I don't know the address by heart. But I will share it. Make sure if y'all see it, comment on it, like it, reshare it. We will be live in the building at my partner Ricky Johnson's spot this coming Monday, 8 o'clock. So that's the announcement that we had to make to let y'all know, tune in, and it is what it is. King.
Yes, sir.
Do we have a gear grinder?
You know what, man? Today, Scuzzo's birthday.
Okay.
Hey, it's not a gear grinder.
Okay.
It's more so, man. My little cousin. He was raised by wolves. I ain't even finna stunt.
Yeah.
My boy was raised by wolves.
Yeah.
Hey, but man, you know, it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish.
True.
Man, hey, my guy, he the big 3'5".
35?
Yeah, 3'5". He getting.
Oh, I remember when I was 35. When I got that car, it didn't feel so bad when I got out that car. My knees and hurt so bad when I got 35.
Yeah, man. Scuzzo, man. Russell. Yeah, man.
Shout out to the man behind the camera.
Yeah.
Salute to Scuzzo, man.
If y'all saw, he was just telling me something ain't right with my headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he keep us right.
Yeah.
He the one that tell us to like, share, and compare.
Yeah.
That's what hey, he the one that's doing the YouTube, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Scuzzo behind the scenes. The man behind the vision.
That's my guy.
The man behind the vision, man.
That's my guy.
So salute to my guy for his B-Day, man.
Yeah,
wish him many more. King, tonight we gonna be discussing this Friday, man, so we give him something really, really good to roll over to the weekend.
Okay.
Why is it seemingly when the relationship or the marriage don't work that the kids are an afterthought? Why is it seemingly?
You know what?
It's not always true, but why is it seemingly like that?
I think. Wow. You know what? Everybody know, my mom and dad divorced when I was 16.
True.
Me and my sister 10 years apart, so she was 6. And when he got remarried, his new wife had 2 kids, and I was 6. I was older when he got married. I think I was 19, so I was older, so I didn't really care about all of that. I was doing my own thing.
Living La Lita Loca.
Yeah. Living what? La Lita Loca.
I got tongue twisted in the middle. That's why I got real low. I started high, then I got low, and I started forgetting what I was supposed to say.
Yeah, I saw that. That's so black. That's so black. Oh my God. Nah, but yeah, man, my pops though, when he got remarried, I noticed it because my sister said something to me about it. I was 19, she was 9, and she was saying, "Does it seem like we not, like Daddy don't care about us no more?" And I'm like, "Nah, that ain't it. Like he just got remarried. That's just what it is." But again, I was older. My sister felt like that though, and it was a few times when I had to, everything gonna be all right. I had to play the big brother card. I'll be good. Don't worry about it. Everything is cool. And it was like, and my sister played sports, all through middle school, high school. I was there at every game, and my dad and my mom, they didn't really come. I don't know why. Maybe because they didn't want to see each other because it was still kind of fresh. I didn't, I was a kid. All I knew was I had to be there for my sister.
Right.
But she did feel like, my dad had kind of, pushed away from us. I never felt like that because, like I said, I didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
Again, I was older. I got the teachers from my mom and I got the teachers from my dad. So I didn't feel like that. But I have a lot of female friends who, that's what they say, just because he can't be with me, now he don't even say nothing to the kids and all this and other. And that's some whole ass. That's
wow.
Hey, that's low.
Okay.
That's low.
Okay.
To me, that's low. If you gonna make a baby with somebody, man, be a stand-up guy and just take care of your kids. Even if you don't work out with the woman, be a stand-up guy. Man, I saw somewhere where somebody said black men are always talking about single moms, but they steady creating single moms.
I seen that too.
And you know what?
I seen that too.
Didn't like it,
but it was the truth. But it's the truth. I seen
it.
It
hurt.
Too. I seen
I'm
it.
like, man, be like, man, I don't like that.
Yeah. I seen that same thing.
And I'm like, dude,
I seen it.
But it's true. It's true. And I don't deal with people who move like that. I said it once before. All little brothers I know, kick it with, deal with, cool with, even if they not with the woman, they take care of their kids. They're stand-up guys. They're stand-up guys. That's
so why do you think we have a lot of the dude? Why do you think this is? Well, I know why it should be discussed because we talked about it prior to before the show. Going back and forth on what would be something good, and we was like, what, this is something that'd be good to talk about because a lot of people don't have these type of discussions, but a lot of people have them behind closed doors.
Right.
Having the platform we have, trying to bring some of these conversations to light. My thing is, when these decisions are made, most of the time it's just the adults worried about how each other feel.
Right.
Like the title of the show is, the kids are afterthought.
Right.
So when you in your feelings about what he didn't do, what she didn't do, why she didn't do it, why he didn't do it, you're not worried about if you make a decision on how you feeling, how that kid gonna feel with your decision. Yeah. You ain't worried about the situation you and the kid gonna be in, mama or the daddy. The daddy ain't really thinking about if he react on how he feeling about what the mama did.
Yeah.
If I just say, you know what, I'm through with you. What you did, I ain't really feeling it. And then you just say you go disappear. Yeah. You go create with somebody else eventually. You ain't thinking at that moment, most times, how's my son that's been used to seeing me every day gonna feel?
Right.
How's my daughter that's been used to me getting her up, helping her get ready for school, coming home to me, this.
Wow.
Most people ain't thinking about that until after the fact. Now the kid getting in trouble in school, having outbursts in school, acting up at home, and then now it's like, wow, you know what? Is this potentially why? Because I haven't been in your life? Because you was used to me every day.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you just took for no apparent reason. Now the grown-ups know the reason why you ain't that no more, but the kid don't know. So instead of that kid verbally saying, I miss my dad, I miss my mom, they show with their actions. So my thing and my question to those that are watching, why is it so much of the kids always being an afterthought when you start seeing that he or she is acting out?
Yeah.
Why is that the thought process before these decisions is made? Yeah. That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Hey, man, let me get these shout outs. Miss Loretta said, what's up with it? Lolo.
What's up with it?
Yeah, she's tagging everybody. And, Miss Brandy, she tagging people. Miss Keisha, what's up with it?
Oh, okay. Well, they get their tag on. That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Miss Robertson, what's up with it? Miss Bianca. Hey, man, Bianca's the truth. Bianca's the truth. Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Bianca, man.
Yeah.
We had a little a business conference call today with Miss Bianca, man. And she steered us again.
Yeah.
She steered us again, man. So where we trying to go? For y'all that wasn't on, again, this coming Monday, 8 o'clock, we're gonna be at my at one of my partner's sports bars. If y'all don't mind, y'all can come out in person. Two Man with an Opinion is gonna be on the road. We taking the show from where we at to my partner's spot. It's something new that we doing, man. So if y'all not busy, 8 o'clock, come out and support the movement. Right after the show, I'm gonna post a flyer on the page, tag y'all so y'all can know where y'all coming and the time to be there to come in the building. So that's the announcement we had to make, man.
And it's a sports bar too, so the drinks gonna be on point.
Yeah. Food, drinks, no cover charge to get in. My boy gonna have y'all right. Come on out, man. Support Two Man with an Opinion, man.
And he said we're gonna do like a dunk tank, and he gonna have like on.
First of all, I don't even know what that is, so I know you lying. Because you said I said that. I know you lying.
Hey, he gonna be in some hot pink bikini shorts. With his B cups out. And we can throw balls.
Say, man, I almost cussed. Goddamn well, you ain't putting this out here on the live, because that ain't what I'm going to do. That ain't what I'm going to do. But no,
I didn't mean to get in there.
Yeah, but you threw me out.
I did. I'm sorry. What's up with the Tim Cole?
Hey, but let's ask the people that's watching.
Yeah.
Why do y'all women and men that's on here, why do y'all think, we want to hear what y'all got to say. Why do y'all think the kids are afterthought when the marriage or the relationship don't work? Why do y'all think some of these stuff?
Ms. Robertson said it's selfish. She's absolutely right. It's just selfish. And you know what I think is even, I'm not gonna say it's bad. Nah, damn that, it's bad. Now and I've seen this too when the new relationship happens, and then the new woman have to tell the daddy, man, go and see about your kids.
Let me slide this over some straight.
Go and deal with your kids. What kind of that's just
wow,
bro. That irks my nerves.
Wow.
Why are you letting a woman? And I ain't got nothing against the women. And it's actually a good thing, because she's trying to show him, hey man, you need to be dealing with go deal with your kids. But why would you even deal with this dude if he don't deal with his kids?
Well, let me piggyback on what you just said.
God.
I feel the energy, King.
Yeah.
To me, if a woman is willing to accept a dude that don't want to deal with kids he created with someone else, what makes you think he's gonna do right by you?
That's all I'm saying.
Your booty may be bigger. You may be a little bit more grimy on what you do in the bedroom. But the warning signs is already there from the beginning.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we try to love the warning signs out of people. And we try to look beyond it. But if you're a woman and you dating a dude and he do everything else good, but if he got kids and he rather talk about his kids to you, he rather say anything about he spending time with his kids, those are the signs right there.
Yeah.
Now sometimes we overlook the signs because you're looking at all the other features. But when you start looking at a man from not just the physical aspect of him, what kind of morals do you have? You know what I'm saying? What can you add if I have kids to what I got going on?
Yeah.
How if we have kids together, would you be a good father figure to my kids? Man, listen, if this dude got kids and he don't never mention nothing about his kids to you,
Something
and you still
wrong.
deal with him, something wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with him, something wrong with you.
And you know, hey, it's not just the guys. You know, you got some sorry women out there too. But it's more guys than girls.
It's some sorry females
from
out
what
there.
I see.
Yeah,
Let me read these comments.
It is.
Hey, Miss Bianca, she said, can't wait to watch y'all elevate. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Miss Dionne Walker, absolutely right. Just selfish. Dionne Walker, she said, ooh wee, man. Yeah. And the old lady, okay, she wrote a damn novel. she said, very selfish on the mother and father. They have done this and feels it's okay. That's exactly why so many families are dysfunctional now, due to the lack of love and responsibility for the children, because they don't fit into the new dynamics of their parents' lives. Okay, girl.
Okay, sis.
Okay.
Preach then, sis.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was smooth.
Okay.
Said, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Miss Loretta, she said, yeah, if he ain't talking about or taking care of his own kids, he won't be my man. Okay? Low for sure. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen.
Hey, then Smooth said, please move that first round loose off the desk.
Smooth, you speaking my mind, bro. You know what?
Hey, hey, man.
Say, you see how I figured everything got?
That's the king. Yeah.
Smooth, hey man, that's the best comment you can make since you been coming on the show, man.
Hey, man. The old lady said the stupidest excuse to me and the mama don't get along or vice versa. Yeah, we talked about that before, me and you privately. There's no way no woman is gonna keep me from my son,
or my daughter, right?
It's not going. Miss Loretta said, you better not touch King James. Men that represent that, yeah. But nah, man, ain't no woman finna keep me from my kids, man. It's just not gonna happen. It's not.
But should no woman or no man, because it go both ways. But it's more, you hear more about a woman doing it,
right?
But my thing about that, King, what we don't know is what took place to why some of these kids are an afterthought. It shouldn't be nothing to excuse it. Yeah. But what if y'all had a bad breakup? Yeah. And it wasn't a good look. And for the safety of the kid, you know what, it's best that you don't have no dealings with the dad or the mama, because it was a rocky breakup. Right. You know, what if cheating was involved? Right. And it got real bad. So when it comes to that, I can understand, but not to the point to where he don't deal with the kid forever no more. Yeah. But at the moment when it happens, okay, to cooler heads prevail, it may be best that you go over there, cool off, and he or she, our kid, wise, stay with me to cooler heads prevail. But my thing is, King, that kind of stuff happens. You have to be able to fight through that, because at the end of the day, life still goes on for these kids. Right. And these kids ain't gonna say, you know what, they ain't thinking, man, why? Well, they thinking why, but we as parents sometimes not wondering. We not telling them either. We not saying nothing to these kids. This dude that's been a stand-up dude to this kid and in his kid's eyes, all of a sudden not there no more. How do you expect that kid to be functioning in their everyday life, school-wise, any extracurricular activities, even at home, without that kid spazzing out because his normacy has been taken? Right. Whatever his normacy is or her normacy is, with that man in the house, all of a sudden you go from having a man and a woman in the house to just a woman. So now what he's been accustomed to and how he's been trained is different. Yeah. How do you expect this kid to continuously be productive? Yeah. Same thing if it was the mother taking. How do you expect this daughter, say if it's a little girl and the daughter's with the dad, how do you expect this daughter, because a man, that's like most people feel like, and to each his own, a woman can't teach a young man how to become a man. Right. I feel the same way when it comes to men with girls. A man can't teach a little girl how to be a girl. You're right. That's where she needs her mother. Be a woman, Now, if that mother's not there, how does that little girl continuously get whatever she needs from the man and be a productive young lady growing up into this world? Yeah. But when the little girl start acting out, say she get older, she start getting promiscuous or whatever the case may be. Yeah. People sometimes forget that the woman that should have guided her like she should have been is the mom.
Right.
And if daddy and his feelings so heavy because she may have screwed over him, screw you, but you can't teach this little girl how to be a girl.
Yeah.
Her mama can do that. Now, if her mama on drugs, just out here living wild and things of that nature, I understand keeping your daughter away from it. But if that's not the case, come on, man, don't do that to your daughter.
Right. Hey, man, let me read these comments, man. Birthday boy, Scuzzo! He said, man, throw the other way. He said, let's not shit on all the men in the world. Some women will keep the men away from their child just to hurt him. If that's the case, how do you help provide when the mother and father don't get along? Now, you know, I ain't never been on child support or nothing like that. But if you are on child support and you trying to see your kids, there's the stuff out there. What is it called? Like the
father have equal rights.
Yeah. The father have equal rights, and they'll help you for free.
Yeah.
A lot of the lawyers.
A lot of us don't know about that though.
Pro bono. Yeah.
A lot of us don't know about that. But like he's more comments.
Now, it's more comments. Calm down, because I know you about to.
Nah, because I was gonna explain more in detail about what he was asking about.
Yeah, hey, Smooth, he said the baby should always be number one. Exactly. And Smooth also said, if y'all don't get along, that's fine. Get along in front of the kids. Still be parents. Go ahead, Smooth.
Well, Smooth.
Go ahead, Smooth. Yeah.
Smooth. Dropping gems.
Huh.
Yeah.
Old ass basketball player. Yeah. 95 years old. Trying to talk about LeBron. Yeah. Hey, Scuzzo. He said, the mother of my first child moved to Chicago just to hurt me and keep me away from my child. Wow. With me being young and still trying to get on my feet, I missed years of my kid's life. That's literally not my fault, but I did what I could due to the circumstances. Yeah. Hey, man, my wife said it goes back to what is taught and seen in the home before you become parents. If the grandparents were runners from their responsibilities and leaving the kids with the grandma and Aunt Belle, etc., that's what will continue happening. When those children become parents, their children will be an afterthought. Okay. And we got Smooth again. But there's some mothers who do a great job with their sons and vice versa. You're absolutely right.
True, it is.
Now,
it is.
I'm gonna speak on Scuzzo because I know him. I know that situation.
Right.
Yeah, she left and went to Chicago, but my guy never stopped being a daddy. Never stopped. Never stopped.
I was gonna speak on that too.
Yeah. Hey, man, and that's he got my blood. We don't do that.
Yeah.
We take care of ours.
Yeah.
That's how we made. That's how we built.
I'm trying to be calm right now.
Hey, well, I'm not.
No, I'm trying to be calm. Hey, let me speak on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me scoot up.
Yeah. And
Let me scoot up.
okay, go ahead, because I know you've been through this.
Let me scoot up, baby.
Yeah.
Man, listen. At the end of the day, man, y'all always know how I'm gonna spend it. And it's always gonna be spent back to the kids. And I say this all the time. Kids can't pick their parents. All they can do is pray and hope that the parents, God, give them do right by them.
Right.
But you have some people that would do vindictive things to hurt people, man, because they hurt. Not understanding that what you're doing is hurting the kids that was created by y'all too. And then that reality of that bulb or that check engine light in your brain don't pop on until your daughter is pregnant young. Your son is continuously getting in trouble.
Yeah.
But the man, if I have to fight you to be in my kid's life, man, F that, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta fight you to be in my kid's life.
Yeah.
F how you feeling about what I did. At the end of the day, these kids need both.
Right.
But you so in your feelings and mad and upset, I'ma hurt you. Motherfucker, you hurting the kids. Excuse my French, bro, but you know how I get about these kids, bro. And it's a lot of kids, man, that are suffering because of the decisions of parents when they in their feelings.
Right.
And now when you get out of your feelings, you want to scream and cry for help when the help was there.
Yeah.
But why? Because you was mad at the help on what the help did, whether it's the mama or the daddy. Now you in your feelings. Now you want the kid to still be productive in the world when the help was there.
Yeah.
I gotta force you to let me help my kid?
Yeah.
That don't make no sense right there. And then people want to say, well, he ain't this, he ain't that. Well, if you taking his chance to be that to his kid away, what you expect?
Yeah.
Now when you had that reality check, now you want to come fix a problem that don't have to be made, that didn't have to be made. And these kids are the ones that's suffering, bro. I deal with kids all day, every day. Kids sometimes don't know how to explain the decisions that their parent did is why they are the way they are. Kids don't know how to explain this sometimes, bro.
Right.
So when these little girls out here doing some of the things they doing, some of these boys out here doing some of the things they doing, TV and social media is raising these kids that don't have parents there to continuously give them the tools that they need to give them.
Yeah.
And when you're a single mama, because that's what most of them say, I'm single, I'm doing the best I can. Well, you didn't have to be single. You chose to be single with the decisions you made. Same thing with the dad, because I ain't going to just bash the females. Same thing with the dude. If you know you ain't been a stand-up dude, or you know you weren't doing right by that female and she chose to go somewhere else, and you wind up being with the kid, don't blame self. Don't blame her because she wants to go get better and do better. Don't fault her for wanting better because what you was giving her wasn't enough. But who's suffering? The kids. Yeah. So these are adult problems, and the kids are the afterthought. And the question that we pose to everybody is, why does it always have to take a kid being hurt, getting in trouble, going into gangs? Because when they join gangs, they looking for help. They looking for family because the family they was raised in, not showing them family. So when they see a gang, they see how them clicked up, they see them showing and giving them images of a family. That's what kids want. Well, the house they raised in ain't showing them that.
Right.
So they deem a gang to be family. That's not really what it is. But if you ain't giving them no other option or no better option, what you want them to do? Right. When they want love, they want support, they want somebody to act like they care. The motherfuckers that raised them and created them supposed to be there. And if you're not giving them that, how can you fault a kid for searching for love when the love's supposed to come from who created them? Man, let me stop, bro.
You all right, man?
Nah, I'm not.
Okay, let me read these comments. I want no smoke. Hey, Rem Blackshear, TV Blackshear said, woman cannot, I repeat, raise a son. He said read a son, but I know he meant raise a son.
Yeah.
What? Hey, Rem, hey man, hey, you know what?
That's to each his own.
Right.
A lot of women been raised, a lot of great men.
That's one of the reasons when my mom and dad split up, I went with my dad because I felt like he could show me better how to be a man. And I love it. Hey man, I love my dad for that. He taught me how to do, man, most of the stuff I give my kids, I got from my dad. A lot of it I get from my mom too, but that's more the soft. Like you always tell me, I got more hard than soft, and because they weren't we weren't in the same household. But yeah,
you need both.
You do. You really do. Because man, I got a daughter, and I'm too rough with her sometimes. I know I am, and I do it on purpose. Because I know my wife is going, coo. I'm not going coo you. Yeah. Not every time.
Right. Right.
Okay, and Smooth said, respect the kinfolk. Yeah, okay. Miss Katrina Parks. She said,
that's sis. What's up, sis?
She said, that's even a good question for stepkids. But I'm glad I still have brothers and sisters that'll always be my brothers and sisters, no matter what the other parent thinks. That's what's up.
Facts. Facts.
And then Rem Blackshear, he said, rearing a son takes male leadership. Amen. Coach, deacon, preacher, pastor, neighbor, etc. A village. The village. Yeah, man.
The village.
Yeah, Miss Katrina. She said, and we all grown now, but y'all still my siblings. Amen. That's what's up.
Already, sis.
Yeah. Scuzzo, he said, all I'm saying is, let's not bash the men when jealousy comes from the women's side too, especially if she knows you're a stand-up and really want to be there for their child. Right. We not just I didn't want to come off like I'm bashing the man, but I see it so much.
Statistics show.
I see it so much. And you're right. Yeah. It's a lot of sorry women out there that do the little janky stuff.
It is.
But man, in the end, I really feel like can't nobody keep you from your child if you really want to, you know what I'm saying? If the court's involved, they say you can't do this, you can't do that.
Yeah, man.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. That happens. But it ain't going to be forever. It don't last forever.
See, my thing about that is it goes back to how you was raised.
Right.
And a lot of it has to do with how you raised. I'm going to speak from personal experience.
Okay.
I had to not be in my son's life.
I remember that.
For a period of time. And a lot of y'all don't know this. And I don't even really, but I had to understand, man, God give you things to carry you stuff, not for you, for other people.
Right.
And the court system made me not be able to see my son for 3 years. So when I know I cussed a couple of times, but when I say, man, I'm the way I am, that is my why. And I know God put that in me. That is my why I do what I do. I lived it. I didn't read it. I didn't see it on social media. I lived it.
Right.
And my son seen me all day, every day, all day, every day. And all of a sudden that will stop. It's no way in my thinking, and I'm young at the time.
Yeah.
My son is young at the time. It's no way I would expect him to continuously be productive when the man, not the boy, the man that was in his life was giving him the blueprint on how to be a man was took.
Right.
And I had no choice but to accept what they gave me because the court system did that. As a man, that breaks you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That breaks you as a man for your first son and you giving him what you didn't have. And you know what you didn't have and what you didn't get, regardless of why you didn't get, you know how it makes you feel. Some men or some people, when things happen to them when they're kids, that breaks them.
Yeah.
That didn't break me, that motivated me to give mine that so he won't endure what I endured. But then it goes to the point to where I'm explaining it was a situation to where I had no choice.
Right.
So for me being a dad, the court system telling me I couldn't be in his life, that broke me, bro. But I didn't let it break me to the point to where I wouldn't
just stop.
I was gonna stop.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it hindered me and his relationship for a while.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't explained to him why.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, this is a kid when this was told to him. And all of a sudden for 3 years, bro, this kid don't see his dad. Not his stepdad, not a father figure, his dad.
Yeah.
How do you expect this kid, and at the same time, I'm speaking from experience as the dad. How do you expect me to still be a productive father to the other kids, a productive breadwinner, a productive person, a productive big brother, a productive son, a productive whatever, when mentally I'm not right because of the situation that's going on with my son?
Right.
So a lot of people have to understand all sides of these situations because a lot of times when these dudes spaz out like they do, when they had a mindset that they have, if you don't know the backdrop of that story, don't be so quick to judge why he might not want to deal with the baby mama. Why the baby mama may not want to deal with the dude. Because you got to learn the backdrop of that story.
Yeah.
All you seeing is the surface part of it and like, he don't want to be in his kid's life.
Right.
No, bro. I don't know no real man. Granted, I didn't say boy. I said I don't know no real man that don't want to be in this kid's life, bro. I don't know too many.
Yeah.
Now you got some boys that'll quick to say that.
Yeah.
But I said men. I don't know no stand-up guy, bro, that's gonna create a kid that purposely don't want to be in this kid's life, bro. I don't know none. I don't.
Let me read these comments for you. Kids crying and going on.
Nah, I ain't gonna cry, bro. This ain't even. You know what? It was a time, man. I would have talked about this.
Yeah.
And I would have cried. But growth won't allow me to do that no more.
Exactly.
Because that wasn't for me.
Now it's motivation.
Say, man.
Go ahead, then.
Say, man.
Go ahead, then, big fella.
Man, listen.
Hey, Miss Parks.
Yeah.
She said, you are so right, little bro. Huh. Then she said, well, I raised 2 great men by my damn self.
There's some that done it.
Yeah.
To the women that have done it.
Most definitely.
Some have done it, bro.
Yeah. Miss Carter, what's going on, Alicia? She said, I know a few women who raise a lot of great men. My cousin raised one and he is a lawyer. So I can agree with that. Okay, yeah. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying, in my life, I knew I needed my dad. I knew this, because, when you go, as a boy, when you're growing up, it's stuff that's going on you really can't talk to your mama about. Now if and the crazy thing is when I was younger, that's all I had was my mama. So I was talking to her about a lot of stuff. But when it came to older stuff and weenie stuff, I had to talk to my dad.
Ain't no boy for to be comfortable talking about weenie stuff.
Hey, Dad, I got some weenie issues.
Yeah.
Can you look out for your boy? I got a story about my son, I'ma hold it though. Yeah. But yeah. So I mean, you know, and it's just, you know, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. I'm not saying a woman can't raise a man, you know, and a man can't raise a woman, because I've seen it. I've seen
both of them. I've seen both of them.
Those are special people. Those are special people. Let me read these comments. Yeah, and oh, Miss Kim, what's going on? Miss Kimberly Anderson. She said, "What's up with it?" She said, "Let me check in with y'all." Yes, ma'am. Okay, Scuzzo. He said, "No doubt, women can raise a man, but no matter what, she has to show her womanly ways. The boy sees that, huh? And that's why we have so many men out here with bitch ways." Okay.
Now listen.
Birthday boy.
Now listen.
You know what? He's right though.
Now
you got a lot of soft, feminine guys. They not even gay. They just feminine.
I didn't wanna.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
gonna don't be so fast.
No, first of all, none of that. Yeah. None of what you talking about. But what I will say to you.
Yeah.
It's a lot of.
Spit it out.
When you dating somebody, bro.
Yeah.
And you getting to know somebody, you might want to start asking these type of questions, man. Was your mama and daddy in your life?
Right.
Because that dude you meeting, the mindset that he have, the way that he is, has a lot to do with who raised him.
Right.
And if he didn't have a solid father figure in his life, that was, I said, not just a man, a solid father figure in his life, and this woman is dating him, all she looking at is you're a man, you have a penis.
Right.
So she's expecting you to know what to do manly wise.
Right.
And a lot of these young dudes,
they don't know
because they wasn't taught that.
Yeah.
And the man that probably was in their life couldn't teach him that because he didn't know.
Right.
But when you meet that, you don't know that, because some of us, we skip friendship stage and go into boyfriend girlfriend stage.
Yeah.
Man, I'm finna ask you, man, did you have both of your parents in your life? Did they raise you?
Yeah.
Was your daddy in and out? Did he cheat on your mama a lot? Did you do this, that, and other? A lot of it has to do with the type of person you meet, why they think the way they think, because of what they seen growing up. And a lot of people don't ask them questions, bro.
Man, let me read these comments, man. Hey, Smooth. He said, me to her. He said, I grew up with both parents, and I was always with my dad, his friends, and my uncles, because they schooled me on life and how to treat women. That's all I'm saying.
That's what you get to teach.
That's what, and the barbershops, believe it or not.
Facts.
I learned a lot of nasty stuff in the barbershops.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Carter, Miss Alicia. So I know a few women who have left their kids with the father and don't want nothing to do with them. Yeah, you got, just like you got sorry guys, you got sorry women too, man. Smooth, he said, and mom sprinkled some of their mama's cooking on me too. Exactly. Hey, Miss Green, Miss Teresa. Let me see. Okay. Some women have to choose to be single, until someone with great intentions come along. Because some men are grown boys and they constantly break the kids and women's hearts. So true.
Some men are grown boys.
Woo! Before that behavior continues to beat me and my kid, I'll continue to be single. However, I respect the real father 100%. Hey, that's what's up.
Hey, she spoke
Miss
truth
Green.
for that, bro.
Yeah.
Because you have a lot of boys to men.
You know what?
Like the group. Boys to men.
To me, it's more like boys in men costumes.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
They got a man uniform on.
True.
And they not ready for that job.
Yeah.
They not prepared for that job.
Yeah, they don't have all the tools, man.
Yeah. Hey, Reverend Blackshear, what's going on? He said, lay off the women. It's the man's fault, period. You're right. You laid down with her and planted your seed, nurture it. Exactly. He said, a woman will follow a man if they are together or apart. Now get your hands out my pockets. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna wait till you. I got a rebuttal for that.
Hey, I love Reverend Blackshear.
I got a rebuttal for that. But that's old school teaching.
That's
old school teaching.
That's how I was brought up. Hey, he sound like my daddy for real. I promise.
And hey, Rev raised me. He partially raised me, man. So I get what he's saying. Yeah. I'm not from the rebuttal. We're gonna agree to disagree to a certain point, because it's who It's who you're giving that to.
Right.
That he just said.
Yeah.
Because if you're giving that to the wrong person, because a lot of times you get a right thing to the wrong person.
Oh yeah.
She ain't gonna know how to receive what he's saying.
Right.
Now I'm not diluting into what he's saying because everything he said is correct. But if you're giving it to somebody that don't understand it and comprehend it, it's not gonna have the effect he's saying it should have.
Right.
It's not, bro. And we live in the days where a lot of women, they wasn't taught to respect what he's saying.
Right.
They wasn't, bro. They not getting that kind of teaching, bro.
Hey, it's the new age.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
We got everything you want to know is on this thing, on this phone.
Man, listen.
We didn't have that. So yeah, hey, let me finish these comments. I'm down 20. Oh Lord.
You down 20 comments?
Yeah,
Let me be quiet.
Hey, Miss Carter. She said, my cousin still, but hey, to each his own. She's talking about your fat's house.
Who said that?
Miss Alicia Carter. Yeah. Hey, Rem, he said, Marcus, you need therapy. Yeah. Miss Kim said, dang, I wish I could have caught the beginning of this. It's cool, I got you. Miss Carter, she said, he is a lawyer and he is straight, no curves or wiggles, period. Hey, David Ruffin, Scuzzo, he replying to Mr. Reverend Black, she said, I'm sorry, Preach, I disagree with you. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of disagreements. Because, I mean, you know, times have changed.
It's different now, man.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, okay, Miss Parks. Wow, said my oldest son is 38, never drinks, smoke, did drugs, nor have he ever been to a club to this day, and a damn good father to his 6 kids by 2 different
He
women.
is. I co-sign it.
And my youngest son, 33, he drinks, never did drugs, don't smoke, but goes out to the club, and he a damn good father to his 2 kids by 2 different women.
True.
And they have been in and out of jail. Oh, so they haven't. I'm sorry, Miss Trina. I'm sorry. Said they haven't been in and out of jail, so I pat myself on the back. Sister, you supposed to pat yourself on the back.
She did that by herself.
Hey, if you raise some stand-up dudes, hey man.
It's a lot of women that do it. I give them their credit. It's a lot of them. Some of them they don't have a choice to.
Exactly.
Some of them don't have a choice.
Hey man, you know my dad, he beat this in me and my sister's head. The 2 keys to success are patience and perseverance. In life, you gotta have both of those. Mm-hmm. Like you said, when you were dealing with your son, you had to be patient while it was going on, and then you had to get through it. You had to persevere for those 3 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, and that's where I get it from, my daddy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I give my kids the same thing. Yeah. But just like patience, perseverance, that's old school. What I tell my kids is don't stop. Yeah. Same thing. You just listening to the time that we live in right now. Yeah. So let me finish these comments. It done jumped on me. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Miss Kim, she said the children shouldn't be an afterthought. I made sure my children visit their dad, even though he took me to court, stating that I kept his children from him. Wow. Okay. Wow. Woo. That's rough. Nah, man, because you know. I'm used to seeing the women use the court system. I rarely see the man use the court system.
Hey man, truth be told, you said it more than I have on the show. Yeah. But I'm gonna just keep it a book. Hey, and y'all women that's watching, y'all know it's some sorry women out here, bro. Oh yeah. It is. It's a lot of sorry, vindictive women out here. It's not put out there as much because it's been since the beginning of time, it's more the men. Right. Rightfully so. But every man don't represent all men that's like that. Because all men ain't like that. So that one dude you had that encounter, that 2 or 3 dudes that you had that encounter with, that's not a representation of how all men are. Right. Same thing with us dudes. Right. Every female you meet, not a sorry woman. Right. You may be just picking from the wrong crop. You know what I'm saying? Your standards may need to upgrade and change because of the type of people you picking to choose to be a baby dad or a baby mama. Everybody that you encounter is not a representation of every man or woman out here, bro.
That's the problem right there because you picking to choose to be a mama or a baby dad when you should be trying to be a husband or a wife. That's just me where I'm coming from. I don't want no smoke.
But you looked at me and said that. Look at them.
Because I'm just saying, I don't want no smoke because I know you're I know how you get down. You always got to throw a rebuttal out there, even though you agree with me. I don't like that shit. I don't like that. But go back to what Rev said. I know because you was, you
What did he say? What did he say?
Yeah, he said, man.
What did he say?
Yeah.
Because I had a rebuttal for it, but I know you read the comments.
He said, lay off them women. It's the man's fault, period. You laid down with her and planted your seed. Nurture it. A woman will follow a man if they are together or apart.
I just answered that, but I didn't answer that. First of all, she has to know what a man is to follow.
Exactly.
You just can't say a woman to follow a man. What if she deemed to be a man is not really a man to the other woman? To a woman, not a girl.
Yeah.
I said a woman. He said a woman would follow a man. You got some women that these guys are making babies with, but you are a boy that had the baby with the woman.
Yeah.
That woman ain't gonna follow no boy. And a lot of these women are attracted to boys dressed up as men, like you said.
Yeah.
And now you created a kid. Once she realized, man, you ain't matured. Now you may be good in these other areas, and you may be good in this area that created this kid, but now it's about growth. And ain't no woman gonna follow no boy just because you created a baby with me. She needs you to be a man. Now, like I said, Rev, I agree with what you're saying, but what if she don't know what a man is deemed to be?
Yeah.
What if what she see a man to be, he's not it? But just because you the daddy, a lot of women ain't following dudes because you the daddy these days.
Right.
Because you made me have a baby. She like, it's more to it now. And a lot of dudes have that sense of entitlement. Regardless of how they live in their life, you should follow me because I helped you. We created a kid. Man, try to have a baby with a strong woman and come at her sideways. She not gonna follow you, bro. Now, I guess back then, in Rev's days, it wasn't even discussed or talked about.
Women didn't have rights back then.
We not in those times now.
Women didn't have rights.
So you have to adjust to these times, bro. And these women out here, it's a lot of strong women out here, bro.
Yeah.
They not finna follow no boy.
Yeah.
Talking about I'm the daddy, but she looking at, man, that ain't really a representation of the kind of father figure I want my son to grow up seeing.
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing more than what you was doing when I first met you. Ain't no growth. So if ain't no growth, ain't no woman gonna just follow you just on the street because we had a kid.
Yeah.
Not no woman. Now a girl that don't know no better all day, every day. But that ain't what Rev said.
Mm-hmm.
We said men.
Right.
And a woman following a man. Ain't too many women gonna follow a boy, bro.
Hey man, Miss Kim, she said, trust and believe. I want my children to have time with their dad because I know how important it is for him to be. Let me start it over. Cause I'm reading what you writing, and I know this is a touchy subject. And you, I could see your phone smoking. Yeah. I saw it. Listen. Yeah. She said, trust and believe. I want my children to have time with their dad because I know how important it is for him to be in their lives. But he chose to make me look like I'm the bad person when my children don't want for nothing from me. Okay. Hey man, Reverend, he coming back at you.
Hey man, come on with it. Come on with it,
Reverend. He said a woman betting a boy is only for control. But all women desire to follow a strong man.
They do. They do. I agree with him with that.
Yeah.
I agree. But sometimes it takes life. It takes life situations for her to see that he's really not a man.
Right.
And if you don't have experiences, and I think King, we was talking about this the other day. I know for a fact a lot of people, males and females, give people titles in their life that they get to earn. Bridging it, what we discussing. How you know that he's a man because he helped create a kid? That don't validate him to be a man.
Right.
That doesn't mean that you can produce.
He's male. Yeah.
That means you can produce.
Yeah.
But life is what gives him that title of a man. Once that baby is here, are you a grinder? Are you gonna make sure he don't go without her? She don't go without her? Or you gonna make sure we good as a family if y'all decide to get married? That's what qualifies you to be a man. Creating a baby don't qualify. That doesn't mean you can produce and your sperm works.
Right.
That don't make you a man. And a lot of people feel like a sense of like, why are you giving this man the title of a man when he's yet to prove to be a man?
Okay.
Like, ain't no woman gonna follow that, bro. Now she fell for the act of you being a man, But now when the rubber hits the road, like the old folks say, when it's time for you to show me that you are a man and you making excuses, and that goes back to what I said earlier, depending on how he was raised, he probably run from things like this. But you're not thinking to ask this man that when you see him because you physically attracted to him.
Right.
But you're not mentally, you haven't even mentally got in his head. And you don't find out until the baby's created. And now it's like, man, I can't have my daughter, my son following that kind of example of a man.
Yeah.
That's when you find out most of the time, bro. It is.
Hey, Reverend Black, she said Marcus like that old woman that you had, whether she had you giving you worms. It was only for control.
Real. First of all.
Yeah, he got worms, Rev.
First of all,
he got worms.
Listen. ain't no old woman gave me worms.
Yeah, back in the gap.
But you know what I did do?
What
and I kept it a book with her. She taught me something.
What did she? Okay.
And I took what she taught me and applied it. But I was open to receiving what she was teaching me. I was a boy.
Right.
She was a grown woman.
Right.
So I'm not going to go into the situation thinking I know more than her.
Right.
I'm going to be open to what she's trying to teach me. And that's what I did. She didn't give me no worms, though.
So basically, yeah, Rev, she gave him the worms, and you went and gave them to everybody else. Worm giving ass nigga, that's what you was doing.
Hey, man, listen. All I'm saying is, to go back to what we saying now, the kids being an afterthought when the relationship don't work. Why is that the case all the time?
Right.
When we in relationships, kids are the afterthought. Because what if you had a relationship with that kid and it was real, real solid? What if you was married or not married? It was your biological kid or step kid. I don't think parents have that discussion. Okay, we decided to break up. Okay, now what we gonna do with the kids?
Yeah.
Who's best fit for them to stay with?
Right.
Okay, they stay with you. Okay, the court system should have to make you understand the need to visit your kids again in life.
Yeah.
But a lot of times we don't have these kind of conversations when we break up. I get it. Depending on how the breakup is, it's very touchy. People are sensitive. But at some point in time, let's revisit this because life still goes on for our kids.
Right.
So how are we going to construct visiting hours, visiting days, who's best fit to take care of these kids? Because we may not be up in the same house, but we can still show these kids that we can still co-parent.
Right.
And a lot of people, I think, when they break up, for whatever the reason may be, married or just dating, they don't take, like say you dating a dude and this kid took a liking to the dude you was dating.
Wow.
What if he took a good liking to you and for whatever the reason may be, I know a lot of people like, I ain't bringing no man around my kid.
Right.
And what if he get past that stage to what he do?
Yeah.
They build a bond. And for whatever the reason may be, it don't work. Now that kid that probably wasn't trusting nobody, you wasn't trusting no man, the man you trusted, it don't work. But that bond that he built with that kid, now what you leave that kid to do? Daddy already left him. Now you done trusted another man. I ain't saying quit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying over time you trusted another man, and now this man do the same thing that the daddy did. How do you think that kid feel, bro?
Yeah.
You gotta think about stuff like that.
You know, if y'all don't know, I'm a realtor. I sell all over Texas, Dallas, all over. San Antonio, Austin, everywhere. And I had a client a few years ago, and she was newly divorced, and she had a son. The son was like 7 or 8 years old. And when I dealt with him maybe 5 times showing him houses or whatever. The first time, he was, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on, little brother? And the second time, he was a little more talkative. The third time, he wanted to go home with me. Can I go home with him? Can I ride with him? Because I'm showing him houses. Can I?
Right,
and the mother's like, no, you can't ride with him. And, we showing houses, and I helped him get a home, and everything is good. And I was asking, I'm like, why is he so clingy? What's going on? I said, does your ex-husband not deal with him? She was like, that's the problem. Any man comes around him, he clings
to it.
That's
because he's missing something.
Hey, I felt horrible for the little guy, and I still reach out to him every now and then. Hey, what's going on or whatever? Yeah, man, but that hurt me. Like, cause this little dude. Now, say he's just reaching out because he wants a father figure. What if the wrong guy come around.
He don't know that he the wrong
exactly.
guy. All he seen is a male father figure.
And then this kid's innocent can be taken. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, people don't think like that.
Nah, man.
They don't think like that.
Yeah, that messed me up a little bit.
They don't think like that.
But let me finish these comments. Miss Carter. I desire to follow a strong man who is following God, who is stable-minded with stability, wisdom, and knowledge, that knows how to love me and my child. I feel that, sister.
Facts.
I feel that. Miss Kim said, and he was not so. Said he was not so. I left. He was raised by both parents. That was the sad part, when one parent sees clearly and the other is clearly blind. That's true too. I have seen it where, hey man, both parents in the house, but only one of them is actually doing one of them is actually doing the raising. And I've seen that. I've witnessed that.
I've seen it too.
Somebody's just there just to be there.
Yeah. Just
to say my daddy there, but he don't pay attention. I don't want no smoke. You probably got another family around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I didn't say that. This side of the table didn't say that, child.
Hey,
I didn't say that. I seen it too, though.
Yeah, I know you have. Fat ass. I know you done seen it. Yo, shoot. Hey, Miss Carter, she said not worms. Yeah, he got worms and he giving them out.
Yeah.
Giving out the worms. Miss Loretta. Oh, Miss Bianca. What's going on? Bianca Leaper. She's saying, girl, this right here. She's like, this, you gotta give this some good stuff.
Good stuff.
Some good stuff.
Meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes. Yeah. Hey, T.D. Black, she said, that's right, Terrell. No stayovers with Michael Jackson over here. Yeah, man. Hey, man.
How do you feel? King, tell me this. We didn't got your perspective in the beginning, mine. We didn't read the comments of the people.
Yeah.
If I come to you, everybody on the show know we best friends, and I come to you, you know what kind of dude I am.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, bro, I think I'm done with this chick I'm rocking with.
Yeah.
And you know how I am about kids. For whatever the reason may be, I'm in my feelings heavy. I'm like, man, I'm done with her in the street and the kids too. We just talking hypothetical. And I'm like, hey, I'm done with them kids. How would you, being my partner, keeping it 100 like you do, what was your rebuttal be to me telling you that? Now, mind you, I'm in my feelings, I'm upset, I'm mad. It happens. People do it all the time.
Yeah.
They have to have these moments when they cool down. But if I come to you being my partner, and I'm like, bro, you already know me and my chick been getting into it.
Right.
But now it's to the point where I'm like, bro, you know what? I'm finna burn out because of X, Y, and Z. And I come to you, and you know your advice is probably the advice that's gonna tilt me left or right on the decision I need to make to stay or leave. And I'm like, bro, this didn't happen. Whether it was cheating, she wasn't supportive, whatever it may be. How would you advise me in that moment, knowing how much these kids that we created are bonus parent kids, how they're gonna miss what I brought to that family?
Yeah.
But you know me, and you know the story, and you like, bro, I feel what you're saying, but I'm heavy on moving around.
Yeah.
What would you tell me in that moment to convince me to leave, that it's okay to leave, or to the reason for me to stay?
You know me. I'm never gonna tell a man to leave his family. Never. But I will say this: if the woman is and y'all are not meshing, and you're arguing and fighting or whatever, I'm gonna say, go be happy. Go be happy. Leave. But you gotta take care of your kids. Now, if you on that, I'm leaving everybody. We finna have to. Hey, we finna do a grown man do. You finna catch these hands because now, you my best friend. You telling me I'm finna leave my family? We gotta fight because now you a hoe ass nigga. You making me a hoe ass nigga. So we gotta fight. That's just what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So after we throw these hands, then what?
After we throw these hands and I help you up, I dust you off, I'm going to say, are you still trying to leave
Hold
these
on.
kids?
First of all, what makes you think you're going to be helping me up and dusting me out?
Because
that ain't going to happen. You have to do that.
As long as your mama not throwing no oatmeal, I'm winning. Hey, I got a lot of experience, bro.
I ain't tooting nobody up in the minute either, bro. I ain't tooting nobody up in the minute.
I'm winning that fight. You losing.
If he is, like I say, man, he like, bro, you know me, bro. I feel what you're saying, but I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel what you're saying because I already know how you are.
Right.
So if I'm coming at you like this here, you know I'm at my wit's end with it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I feel what you're saying, bro, but what she done hurt me.
Yeah.
How do you convince that man that it's a better way than now, what he coming to you with? How do you convince that man that it's a better way to handle what you're dealing with?
Yeah.
What if she cheated? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's how do you convince that man to not leave his family?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, somebody find somebody cheated, bro. Them kids ain't what's in your thought process.
Hell no.
They are afterthought, like we talking about on the show. So how do you tell that man, forget about finding them pictures in her phone.
Yeah.
Forget about finding them text messages.
Yeah.
What about your son and daughter?
Right.
I ain't trying to hear about my son and daughter right now.
All you think about is, you saw one of them in her phone. you took all of that? Yeah. Hey, I gotta go. I ain't got one of them.
So you gonna tell me? So you gonna tell me, bro?
Hey, let's go together.
Let's go together.
Get this. No, but man, for real though. I mean, you know, I'm always gonna try to keep y'all together, and even the Reverend prayer. You gotta pray on it.
True.
Some stuff, and then you really can't worry. I mean, cause me, the way my mind is set up. Infidelity, cheating, I don't do that. So you don't do that. But if that happens in my household, I'm gone. I'm gone. That's just what it is. I'ma still take care of my 6, but I'm gone.
So for the ladies, y'all hear the man's perspective.
Yeah.
For the ladies that's watching.
Yeah.
Say your homegirl come to you and she telling you the same thing what we saying. Girl, I'm done. I know he been providing doing X, Y, and Z or whatever. We've been doing this together for the kids. But I think I'm done. I ain't even worried about what's going to happen with the kids. I'm just done. I'm tired of being. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
I'm done. How would you ladies advise your friend that's coming to you at her weakest point? You know she got the family she's always been praying for, but things happen. And she's weak at this moment in time and she needs some advice. How would you advise her to stay to where she would think about the kids, but at that moment she come to you, kids probably ain't on the mind. It's probably about what she got going on. And then in some cases, it may be, girl, I don't know what me and my kids gonna do.
Right.
How would you advise your girlfriends if they come to y'all at that moment? What would your advice be to convince her, or to not necessarily convince, to make her understand you might not want to do what you're thinking about doing right now because the end all be all, like you always say, what about these kids we created? Or y'all created, you being a friend advising her.
Yeah.
What would y'all tell y'all girlfriend?
Let me finish these comments. Miss Leaper, Miss Bianca. She said, Lolo, you already know it's been 6 years and he still think he has a chance. This angers me. So I guess she's talking about a dude. Oh. Yeah, she ain't been with him for a long time. But you know, hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. A man, we think once we got a baby with you, we can always come back and get it. That's just what it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want no smoke. I'm still with mine. So I mean, but if I leave, best believe it.
What's up with it? Yeah. What's up? What it do?
What you want? Yeah. Hey, real black shit. He said, "Go back and take the bull by the horns. Now get out your feelings. Pray, and I will pray with you." He said, "If the wife cheated, that's the advice." And Lolo, she said, "I totally understand." Real black shit. He said, "That's right, Terrell. Help that Negro up." Real, I'm gonna have to help him up because I'm gonna lay him down. What's up, Miss Sharita? Yeah, sis. And hey, Reverend Black, she says, so what if she cheated? Infidelity started long before the act. I totally agree.
Say, man,
I totally agree.
I don't see too many people, and I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, y'all can throw the thumbs down emoji on what I'm finna say.
Yeah. I
don't know too many people, once they found out, got for sure evidence that they cheated, that prayer finna be the first thing on their mind. I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. Now, I understand what Rev is saying, because that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
But I don't know too many. They finna go get that Smith & Wesson They ain't finna go get on no deucing benders. For y'all that don't know, that's a country word of saying knees. They not finna get on their knees and pray why this woman cheated on me.
Right.
Why I found something in her phone that's bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Ain't too many people finna pray to God about that, bro.
Right.
They not finna, now I understand that's an afterthought.
Right.
Okay, no, but let me pray. But when that moment of infidelity happens, man, God ain't know nobody mind, bro.
No, it's not.
Nah, oh my God. No.
The kids and God is an afterthought.
It's an afterthought.
Hey, Miss Alicia, she said, boy, y'all something else. I said, yeah. Hey, then Miss Loretta, she said, hey, man, you cheating, you gone. That's just what it is.
Facts.
Hey, Rev, he said, there is no problem that you cannot work out or work your way through. You're right. You absolutely right.
I agree.
Yeah. I ain't gonna do it. But he's right though. He's right. Hey, he's absolutely right. Hey man, Miss Carter. She said, why is it that a man can cheat 3 to 30 times and we take it, but as soon as a ninja texts us, we about to die? Hey. Yeah.
You know what we was thinking about doing a show about this, man. Can men handle the hurt that they give women?
Of course we can. Of course we can. We already did that. Hey, Miss Harris, she said, why didn't I get my email yesterday? I don't know. You had to check your spam, baby. Check your spam. Hey, Miss Carter said, you ain't, wait, it jumped on me. You ain't got to stay and deal with that foolishness. If he gone, if he a man, he gonna take care of his kids. If not, file child support.
But the people in they
you can stay with me till you get on your feet, sis. I got you.
Oh, that's what she advised her friend. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Reverend Blackship. It's never going to easier. He said, okay, what he's saying is never going to be easier. I never said it would be. Okay. Miss Kim, she said, you are so right. Miss Lolo, I would say you need to take a break, because I sure would. That cheating ain't it. Yeah, I might get that Smith & Wesson too. Use a third-party family member to connect when you want to see, so you will have safe boundaries and not hurt or harm to the other parent. Wow. You was at the dentist. Don't play. I was at the dentist. Hey, you know what? Miss Harris. I was at the dentist because my wife. Now, I didn't go to the dentist for like 8 months. You're supposed to go every 6 months. My wife said, you got to do something about that. I had some buildup down there. I had to go. Hey, but you know what? Thanks to Rev, hey man, and I'm self-caring now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hey man, I'm doing it. I'm on it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, Miss Green. She said women typically take a lot from men she's in a relationship with, and depending on the situation, I may advise her to leave, because from my own personal experience, when a woman chooses to stay, things always get worse before it gets better. You don't stay just for someone to take care of you. Those days are old, and nowadays a woman can hold it down on her own. Thank God I've been blessed to care for myself. However, I'm really big on family, but not a fan of being a damn fool.
Who said that?
Woo! Miss Teresa Green.
Oh, what's up? Oh, that's one of my parents. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey man, people are who they are based on a lot of people, and we appreciate everybody for coming.
Yeah.
Most subjects that we discuss, and when people say certain things, it's based on experience.
Right.
And if you haven't experienced certain things you can't speak on. So when people say certain things, that's why it's an opinionated show. I'm not saying my opinion is right, his opinion ain't right, but we respect everybody's opinion. And most people's opinion are based on their experiences in life.
Right.
And I know everybody haven't experienced the same thing. Some of us may have experienced some similar things. But when it comes to kids, I think it's a universal thing when it comes to the thought process. Not always the kids are being an afterthought. Now you got some, the kids are the thought that comes first. But mostly, man, when you have an issue in your situation with somebody you was trying to build and create with, the kids are afterthought, man. This is like it's been that way since the beginning of time.
Yeah.
And I think it's time for that to change, because these kids are out here
wilding,
hurting.
Yeah.
And people are just expecting them to be productive when they wasn't dealt those cards that those kids was dealt.
Right.
And these kids are out here trying to figure out why. Some kids don't even know why they do what they doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The parents know why the decision was made, but I think parents, when something like this happens, it's a conversation that needs to be had with the kids.
Yeah.
Depending on the age of the kids, of course, you don't want to give too much too young because they can't handle it. But if your kids are at a certain age and you know what they deem life to be is going to drastically change, that's a sit-down conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah.
And if you don't think that your kid ain't going to notice the shifting and the change and the dynamic in this house, how it's going to change, you sadly mistaken, man, because these kids are smarter than what we get credit for.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these kids see what you're doing on TV every day. Now, if my parents are doing some of what I'm seeing on TV every day that's not good, and my parents where I lay is doing it and not even saying that to me, how do you think that kid gonna feel about that?
Right.
So you have to have these conversations. I'm not telling you exactly what to say, but it's a conversation that needs to be had. Because ignoring your kids' feelings when these type of decisions are made, that's a part of parenting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't run from that responsibility because it didn't work with the mama or the daddy. Now it's really time to be a parent and parent this kid in spite of what happened. You can't run from that. And a lot of people run from these uncomfortable conversations.
Right.
Because it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable for a reason. But you need to teach your son or daughter at that moment that this is what happened when grown-ups have misunderstandings. We can still work through these misunderstandings and we can still be productive co-parenting you so you won't fail.
Right.
Because the kid is the end-all be-all of this situation. We got to make sure these kids don't fail because the parents had a misunderstanding.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Let me read these last two comments and we're going to close it out. Miss Carter, she said, that type of shift can cause identity crisis with the kids.
Facts.
Then she said,
Facts.
These kids need to be talked to and not talked at.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Hey, man. Go ahead and close this out, man.
Hey, y'all don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Compare. Like.
First of all, I don't hear what he's don't know. Like, subscribe, and share the YouTube page. Subscribe to the page for real. Don't forget to come out this Monday, 8 o'clock. We're going to post it right after the show, the flyer. And sis, if you're watching, you can post it in the comments so y'all can look at it. If sis, you can post a flyer in the comments. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She can post it in the comments because I sent it to her.
Yeah.
It's going to have the time, the date, and everything. 2 Men with an Opinion going on the road. It's going to be our first time going on the road with the show. We got some more things in store. Make sure y'all come out to my boy spot, Ricky Johnson, man. He got a nice little situation going on. We're going to take the show on the road. So if y'all can come out Monday night, 8 o'clock, try to get there early. We would love for y'all to be there in attendance in person to support what we got going on, man.
Yeah. And when y'all see how his edges is in person, don't talk about it because he's sensitive.
The man that speaks about my edges don't have no hair up here, y'all. So that's why some of the shows he have a hat on. See, I'm good. I'm good right here. I'm thick right here.
Yeah.
I'm just standing right here. But that's okay, though. That's okay. Y'all make sure y'all come out, man, and support. Hey, we got a lot more things in store, too, man. We put some stuff together, man. When y'all see it, support the movement, man. But if y'all not busy, this coming up Monday, 8 o'clock, man, come be in the building, man. There's no cover charge, drinks, food, the whole shebang. Come support my boy Spot. Come support 2 Men with an Opinion. Like I say, man, I'm gonna get sis to post it.
Yeah, we gonna post it.
We gonna post it.
Address.
We gonna post it right after the show. I'm gonna post a flyer.
Hey, we gonna buy drinks, but we gonna buy one drink. You sip and pass.
Yeah. Communion. We gonna pass communion. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 Men with an Opinion live and in person, man. We taking the show on the road, man. So we got some things we trying to put together, man. Y'all support the movement. Y'all need some merch. It'd been a good look if y'all could have came out and y'all merch. So if y'all need some merch, inboxes, so y'all can get some of this merch, because this ain't going to be the first time we're going to do this. So just letting y'all know going forward, we're going to have a couple more situations so where y'all can come out in person and rock the merch, man, and support the movement, man. So we ain't got nothing else, King. 2 Men with an Opinion, man. We're going to holler at y'all.
He down.